Good morning, sixth grade. Happy Friday. Hope you guys had a really good first 3 days of school, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then today is Friday. So we're just gonna do some rhythm review. If you guys remember from yesterday, we had your day one of rhythm, which deals with your quarter notes, your quarter rests, your measures, and your bar lines. So we'll go through this together, but right now if you could get a piece of paper, a notepad, notebook, and then a pencil. Don't wanna do pen because you can't really erase pen if you make a mistake. So go ahead and pause the video, get yourself a piece of paper and a pencil, and I'll see you back here in just a few seconds. Okay, so now that you have your writing utensil, your pencil, and your piece of paper, we're gonna write down, and you're gonna copy the music definition that we did yesterday, or that you saw on the board yesterday. Okay, so first, we turned on the metronome, or the beat, and you heard the beat. So go ahead and write down one beat, and then equals, and if you remember, every time we hear the beat, our feet go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And this is when you're sitting, with good band posture and your feet are flat on the floor and you're sitting up nice and tall, nice and straight. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a down arrow here. And y'all do the same. Okay, make sure you put the line there, down and up. Okay, and then after you do that, and try to make yours look exactly like mine. After we do that, we realize that a musical symbol signifies one beat of sound. And you might have heard this from elementary school or from fifth grade from your music teachers, but that one beat of sound is called a quarter note. Okay. So we're gonna write quarter note here, quarter note. Okay, and I drew a lot of messy ones up on the board yesterday, but let's draw a really nice one. So you're gonna draw, if you guys remember, it's a circle, filled in circle, just like that. And then we'll draw a stem, we attach it just like that. Okay, so I'll give you a few seconds to copy that down. And this is our one beat of sound, because we're saying something is happening, right? If we were playing an instrument, if you're playing a trumpet, and you have a quarter note, you're making a sound on your trumpet, okay? And I'll just put in parentheses here, one beat of sound, okay? And then if we have room, yes we do, equal sign, okay? And so the opposite of sound, it's also an S word, okay? You might have guessed it, it's silence, good job. So we have one beat of sound, but then the silence part of it, we have one beat of silence, okay? And I think we went over it yesterday, but you can type in the comments and tell me if I'm wrong, but I think we did the quarter rest, okay? And this is your silence. When we don't say anything, you don't play anything. And to draw this, we draw a Z with a C underneath. So we draw a Z like that, and then a C. Okay, we can practice it a few times. Let's kind of go right here and I'll draw. So you draw with me. So draw a Z like that, and then you draw a C just right underneath. Kind of like a fancy squiggly line, okay? And I'm gonna write in parentheses up here, and y'all do the same thing. One beat, whoops, one beat of silence, okay? One beat of silence, and that's our quarter rest. So, I'm gonna draw the world's most boring measure, right? We always start with the world's most boring measure. It's gonna be 4 quarter notes. Just like that. Mine are messy, and usually you would draw a circle and then fill it in, but I just do kind of like lines and stuff. So, you have 4 quarter notes, okay? And whenever we write our numbers in for rhythm, okay, we write big numbers because it's sound, right? These are one beat of sound because we have our quarter notes here. We're gonna write a big 1, big 2, big 3, and our big 4. And I like to write mine really big just to make sure that I can realize that it's different. And then if we're to count this, okay, if you remember, we're sitting up nice and tall. I'm obviously standing, but you guys are sitting, and we'll be tapping your foot, and you might be able to hear it. Down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm just tapping my toe, keeping my heel on the ground on the floor. So if I start the beat, which is that, if we were to count this together, okay, sound, remember, we got to pulse our voices too. Ready, set, and ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more time. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as we're counting this, your eyes are scanning and moving just across here. It's kind of like a YouTube video, right? When you press play and the cursor kind of moves, right? Kind of like that. Same thing here, just slowly moving. Okay, one more time. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, awesome. So now, and that's just a quick kind of review. Okay, one more thing before we you guys go and enjoy the rest of your Friday. But we can replace any one of our quarter notes, right, with a quarter rest. Okay, so I can replace this one. Okay, and I have to draw that different symbol. You might, you'll see this. So draw a Z with a C underneath. And that's our quarter rest. Okay, it looks like a fancy squiggly line. Now, 3 is still there, it's not gone. Okay, but we can't make it a big 3 because it's a beat of silence, it's a quarter rest. Okay, so this 3 is gonna look different. Okay, and to write that, we're gonna do a small 3 with a slash through it. And that just tells us, remember, that 3 is still there, it's not gone. It's just silent. Okay, you don't say that. Okay, so in your head, you're probably already, you know how it's supposed to sound and how it's supposed to go. You might already be counting it inside your head. Okay, but if we were to count this together, okay, count this with me. Ready, set, and ready, go. 1, 2, 4. Okay, one more time. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 4. Okay, let's change it up just a little bit more. Let's make 4 little quarter rest. Okay, how would we count that? Okay, let's try it together. Ready, set, and ready, go. 1, 2. Okay, we don't say anything just because those are quarter rest. All right, good job. And then, just quickly, just to review, we had more quarter notes. And then we kind of went over, if you have a lot of notes, you can ask a question, it's not very efficient to ask that question. So to separate our notes into smaller pieces, smaller groups, we had the lines here, the lines that separate our music into smaller chunks. We call these bar lines, okay? And I'm just gonna write bar line, and sorry, it's crooked, that's terrible. Okay. And because we've drawn these 2 bar lines, we've created 2 measures. Okay, right here, so hard to draw, sorry. This is a measure, right? This group of 4 notes is a measure, or 4 beats is a measure. And then here, I hate this, drawing those things. This is another measure, another group of 4 beats, okay? So on Monday, okay, we'll start diving into the next kind of group of notes, like half notes and half rest. So hopefully this helped you guys today. This is just what we did. You guys wrote down the music definition. We have music definitions for all of our different types of notes for rhythm. So over the weekend, if you need to go back and watch yesterday's video, which is I think the 20-minute video, and then today, hopefully it's not too long. I don't know, I might be rambling. We're at 9 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna end here in just a second. But go ahead and just watch these, and email me and comment on the classroom if you have any questions, and yeah, we'll try to help you out as best as you can. Don't forget also to have your parents check the Google form that was sent out. We sent an email out last week or the week before about instrument tryouts for next week. So we have instrument tryouts 3 days next week where you'll come after school and get tested for an instrument. It's by appointment, and then we'll know what instrument you're playing, and then we can put you in the right class and get all the supplies, the instrument, and then we'll start learning. So have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday.